Welcome back, everybody. The Neptunes have returned and they are ready for their next playoff run. Last year we went 16-0 in the playoffs, and now we have a new run to get underway today, starting against the 8 seed Brooklyn Nets with Josh Giddey, Dion Walton, Brandon Edwards, Maxence Prosper, Walker Kessler, Nicholas Claxton, Jesse Wilcox, Jonathan Jeffries, Kobe White. A pretty good roster, but they have relied on Dion Walton on their last 2 games in the play-in tournament to get to this point. 30 plus in both games for him, so you got to really keep an eye out for him in these games. But they are not a good offensive team. He's by far their best scorer, while Giddey is their best offensive player in total, but they're a defensive team. Going into this series, we're going to increase Mac Boyd's minutes to 39, Kuminga's to 36, and Yovi's to 36 as well. Going to give Duren 32 minutes. He was playing about 28 per game in the regular season, but less minutes for all guys off the bench. And I'm thinking about maybe changing the third quarter adjustments and rotation there, but I think for now, I'll stick with this for game 1 and see what happens before making any adjustments to it. But as the 1 seed, 56-26 for the first time as the 1 seed here in the conference. Let's kickstart this playoff run here at home, hosting Brooklyn. Let's go. And the playoffs here in year 6 are officially underway as Walker Kessler wins the opening tip-off here in round 1. First shot, good from Jovanovic to open the score in here at home. Prosper fouled on the 3. That's the first foul on Boyd. We're already doing this. That's not a good sign. First free throw up and good. Prosper has been starting all year long for Brooklyn, and we saw him in our last game against him 2 episodes back, and he didn't play very well in that game. We'll see if that's the difference here as Jovanovic strips it from him for a turnover. On the other end, Boyd over Edwards got it. We lead 5-3. Giddey behind the arc, yes. Freed up off the Kessler screen. Now over Boyd. Got it. Brooklyn is in front. Ramirez off the screen for 3. That one's good. A lot of threes being taken here at the early goings. Another one. Good from Jovanovic. Walton attacks and draws the foul. So he and Edwards start today. Wilcox is going to come off the bench for Brooklyn as the first free throw is no good. And the second one is. 11-9 early on. Nice pump fake, but Duren waits too long. But he's still got the foul call on Kessler. The free throw is for him. First one rims out. We've come to expect 1 for 2 stints for Jalen Duren on these free throws. Prosper turns it over here. He threw it off the back of Jovanovic, so Boyd just has an easy path all the way. It's an easy dunk or turnover. Shot clock counting down. Walton flies by Ramirez, but it's blocked by Duren on the great help defense. Jovanovic slices through the defense and finishes plus the foul. Really strong starts. 60% to their 30%. The free throw is good. First 7 or so minutes gone as Jovanovic hits another one. What a start for him in this first quarter. Giddey back to Kessler for the jam, and Duren can't do much to stop him. Jovanovic steps into a shot and hits another shot. Has he even missed one yet? I don't think he has. There's Kuminga called for a foul. Drawn by Edwards, who played very well against us 2 episodes back when we faced Brooklyn. He was the best player for them. Giddey was also not too bad, but wasn't really at his best. Jovanovic, another open look. He is absolutely cooking here in the first quarter. Another one off the back iron and through. 26-13 Neptunes lead. Wilcox in the game, and he knocks down his first shot off the inbound pass. Just over 1.5 to go. Green just goes right to the rim off the previous play. Nobody steps up, and it's an easy path as Kobe White gets back door. And he's got a bucket and foul. The free throw is off, though. Lucky break. 11-point game. Jovanovic, the triple. It's good, despite Giddy being there. The Slovenian sniper is absolutely on fire. But Kobe White's picking up some steam. Another bucket goes for him. And then Giddy blocked by Capella, who is now checked in. Fast break. If Green wants it, he pushed it last time, and this one's good too. Really nice first quarter. But Giddy ends it by knocking down the jumper. 33-21, as Boyd is blocked on the three to end the first. But we lead by 12 through 1. Just got to keep it going the rest of the way. Start of the second quarter. Boyd's got it. He lobs it for Duran. What a pass. What a play to kickstart the quarter. That shot's no good from Giddy close to the rim. We can push it. Boyd does, and he flies by White in for another jam. 37-21. Green blocked on our next shot attempt. That's Claxton there on the defensive end. Wilcox on the other end. No, but Jeffries is there to put it back. Then Kobe White flies by Green, hands off to Wilcox, and he draws a foul. He's got some free throws. First one up and good. Second free throw, good as well. The lead is cut back to 10. You got Jovanovic open at the wave for another open jumper, which goes. Giddy off the screen. That one drops. They're trying to close the gap. Just play by play, bucket by bucket. Jovanovic, though, does a good job to draw the foul on the drive. First one goes for him. In comes Jonathan Jeffries again. Sat for a couple of seconds, but now he's back in the game. That shot almost tipped by Rhodes, but Giddy still knocks it down. He's been solid here in the first half as Boyd makes a nice pass to Ramirez on the cut. But now Walton's back in the game, and as we saw, he dropped 30+ in both of the play-in games for Brooklyn. Had a slow start here as that was his first bucket, but we'll see if he picks things up the rest of the way. Claxton got his own rebound and dunks it in. Timeout Neptunes up by 9. Just over half of the quarter left. Inside, Duran just makes it look way too easy on Nick Claxton. Not sure what happened there, as Rhodes jars it loose, but Edwards gets it back and finishes through the contact. Tough bucket right there. Giddy over Rhodes, can't get it to go. Good defense that time. Up to Ramirez. He fires from the wave and knocks it down. Under 5 to go in the half. Open shot for Dion Walton. And here we go. This is when it starts. Walton knocks it down. He's got 5 straight. We bring it up. Cole Anthony finds Ramirez back door. Yes. Good answer. On the other end. Walton ends off. Claxton fouled. Second on Mac Boyd. First free throw out. Second free throw is good. Now it's down to 7. Hand off. Boyd's open for the jumper. That gives him 10 here in the first half. Prosper over Kuminga, easy 2. They're scoring at will now. Off the screen. Walton gets by Kuminga and hits the floater. Capella just a bit too late there on the help defense. 5-point game all of a sudden. Kuminga steps back and nails the triple. Big shot to extend our lead. Last play of the half. Boyd back to Capella. Not sure why he passed out of that. But it's 56-48 at the end of the first half. But a single-digit game. Got to make the most of this second half. Here we go. The Nets have it to start the quarter, and they draw a foul on the first play. The second on Ramirez. I sent Edward to the charity stripe, as he goes 2 for 2. Our lead is cut to 6 just like that. Jovanovic for 3, picking up right where he left off. He's got, 32 now? 12 for 14 from the field. He is absolutely lighting it up. But so is Deion Walton. He's open again. Another shot goes for Jovanovic. 9-point game. Kessler got his own miss back and jams it in. That's the second time it's happened. Same thing happened for Claxton a few plays ago in the first half. Another foul. This one's on Boyd, his third. Free throw goes. Both drop for Josh Giddey. A 5-point game. Jovanovic with a nice little floater. Waited for some help to collapse on. Now he's got 32 points. Now he's 12 for 14. Having a fantastic game. But Giddey knocks down the shot, him in his face. It just won't go away. Double team comes. Kuminga, open shots on the money. Good pass out of that double team by Jovanovic. Tough shot from the elbow, but it's good over Kuminga. Giddey hasn't missed in quite a while. Walton, open again. This guy is on a tear all of a sudden. 3-point game. Ramirez makes it 5 with a soft touch off the glass. Now open again. Don't tell me. It's Walton. Unreal. He's got 18 points out of the blue after no points in the first quarter. That one goes for Boyd on the cuts. But gotta stop this run, but we can't. Getting whatever they want. 27 rebounds to our 20. Under 5 to go here in the third quarter, and they've closed it down to just 2 points. Kuminga hits the pull-up to extend it. But Walton is open off another flare screen. They just keep beating this guy the rock. But now time's counting down. Green lost it. Walton stole it. Fast break, and the Nets take the lead. 73 to 72. Just like that. A play later, we inbound, and Anthony puts us back in front. There is a reach-in foul on Brooklyn. Walton, deep shot. Good. It doesn't matter where he's taking the shots from. They're all falling. 2-point game. Green goes inside for the soft touch off the glass. Easy runner right there for him. Tie ball game. Kobe White back to Kessler. Just no defensive stops here in this third quarter, especially these last 6 minutes. That one doesn't go for Boyd. Under 2 to go. Wilcox pushes. He finds Walton. Backdoor on the jam. Ramirez can't stop him. Green can't stop him. Boyd finally got a shot to go, but that was just his second play getting points here in the second half. As Jonathan Jeffries scores over Capella. 4-point game. Back to Boyd. Claxton there. Boyd can't finish, but he got the board. Out to Dort for the second chance. Huge play to cut the game to 1. We got to stop. Last play of the quarter. Jovanovic over Walton. No. Just an ill-advised contested shot. And now it's 82-81. Fourth quarter on the way. 12 to go. Gotta win here at home against the 8 seed. Here comes the fourth quarter. Giddey finds Claxton for the jam, despite Capella being right there all over him. Jovanovic blocked by Claxton on the other end. Fast break. Kobe White's got it all by himself. Nobody's going to catch him. 5-point game, just like that. Capella off the glass and then over Jonathan Jeffries. Not an easy one because Jeffries has been playing some great defense when he's been in there. But the pick and rolls right now just can't be stopped. That one works for Claxton. Ramirez backdoor for the finish. 3-point game. This one's deflected, but they got it back, and it leads to a score. Went off the face of Boyd, and it went right back to Josh Giddey. Claxton can't finish this time as Boyd comes over and finally got a defensive stop. Up to Ramirez for the fast break, and he jams it in. It's back to 3. But got to get some stops here, like the last one. But Jeffries once again scores off the pick and roll. Over 4 minutes gone. Dort's open for the triple. The assist to Jose Ramirez. Another pick and roll, and Wilcox hits the shot instead of making the pass. But they're still scoring at will. Giddey lost it. Jovanovic has it. Fast break if he wants to push it, which he will. He lays it in for 2. 94-92. Half of the quarter left. Walton over 2 defenders, and they call us for a foul. Duren had a 1 foul for this. There's his first one here in the 4th quarter. Walton ends up going 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. We're still in this game, obviously. Plenty of time to win it. Kuminga closes the gap to 1. Come on. For 3. Walton. Got it. He just has any kind of space. He's knocking these shots down. Ramirez responds on the other end. Under 5 to play. Brooklyn still leading, but that one's fouled? What? That was a block if I've ever seen one. But they call another foul on Jalen Duren here in the 4th quarter. Ball doesn't lie. Another free throw miss. He goes 1 for 2. 2-point game. Ramirez puts us in front. 99-100. 4:18 to play. And counting. Edwards, though, left open by Kuminga. He sagged off. What happened there, man? Ah. On the other end, Edwards blocked on his second attempt by Jalen Duren. Going the other way, Boyd missed it. At the rim. A rare miss for him in that situation. Now Walton's open. But he missed it. Huge brick right there. Ramirez for 3 and the lead. He can't knock it down. That would have been it. Just under 2 to go. Another chance. Ramirez got it. We're back in front. 103-102. Giddey pick and roll with Kessler. They caught another foul. His 3rd in the last 4 minutes of the 4th quarter. Are you kidding? At least he missed the first free throw. Kessler goes 0 for 2. Huge misses. Ramirez just going to go right back to it, but that one's out. And Prosper reels in the rebound. Just over a minute to go. Walton finds Prosper for 3. It's going to count despite the foul. You're kidding. That was wide open. Boyd lobs it and turns it over. Horrible pass attempt. Giddey's got a fast break all alone. It's 107-103, 47 seconds left. Duren attacks and draws the foul. Now he has got 2 free throws, but it's Jalen Duren taking free throws. I just can never expect him to go 2 for 2, and he won't here either. The first one is off. The second one is good. 3-point game. Giddey misses at the rim. Jalen Duren with the stop. We use our final timeout with 22 seconds left. Down by 3. Gotta draw up a play here. Jovanovic doubled. Kuminga finds Ramirez wide open for 3. We're all tied at 104. 107 rather, with 11 seconds left. Can we come out on top? We have no timeouts. I tried to bring in Dort, but I couldn't at the timeout. Giddey has it. 5 on the clock. Last shot of the game. Over him. He got it with 1.4. We can't advance it. Boyd full court. No good. And the Brooklyn Nets take game 1. Yobi just never put a hand up. And we couldn't score. Boyd had 0 points here in the 4th quarter. 4 total in the second half. It's hard to win when your best player doesn't show up. This is the one game that I've maybe ever watched since year 3 of his career began, where he is the reason that we lost. Straight up, the Nets had a game plan for him and they locked him down. 7 for 23. He was 7 for 16 after he hit that last shot there in the third quarter. He missed his last 7 shots, all of which came in the fourth quarter. He was 0 for 6 from 3, only had 14 points. One of his worst games to date of his entire career, just straight up. And we could not guard Walton. He was 12 for 17 from the field at 32 points. In a close game like this, you need your best player to play well to win. So with that being pretty much a fluke and like an outlier, because we have never seen that pretty much at all before, going right into game 2, we're going to sim the first half and watch the entirety of the second half to see what happens. We're going to start off by simcast in the first and second quarters, though. It's a pretty back and forth start, really high scoring also, too. But we're going to have a first quarter lead of 37-33. This 4 points separate us and them. And they're making this first half really tough for us. They've taken the lead a couple of times here, trying to battle and see who's going to end the first half with the lead. Couple seconds left, and it's going to be the Neptunes in front at the break, 63-60. We're in for another close one, I guess. Here we go. The second half begins, and Ramirez steps out of bounds. That is not how you want to start the third quarter. Giddy, though, lost it. Jovanovic picks his pocket. Fast break. Nobody's going to catch him. He jams it in with both hands. And we're up by 5. Need more defensive plays like that to win this game. Giddy, though, hits the short fade. On the other end, Boyd draws the foul on Prosper. Nice little lead pass right there, by the way. Yovi and him have quite the connection. First free throw goes. Already having a way better game than game 1, as I expected. This free throw gives him 21 with a lot of the third quarter left, and now he's fouled in the corner by Kessler. The 3 more free throws for Mac Boyd. That one goes. The second one is up and good. And the third free throw is online as well. We lead by 8. Giddy gets inside, and I guess Boyd fouled him. He called for a lot of fouls in a lot of these games. We did see last episode that our fouls per game was one of the higher ones, like top 10 in a bad way in the entire league. Same goes for turnovers. Haven't noticed too many turnovers here in this series yet so far, as Walton once again just scores easily. Boyd gets downhill and knocks down the jumper. But they're trying to close the gap, but Jovanovic won't let it happen. He picks Giddy's pocket again. Another fast break all by himself. 2 plays where he has made offense into defense, or defense into offense, rather, as Boyd pokes that one out. Fast break with a big 3. Kuminga out to Boyd for the open look, and it's good. And our lead is back to 11. Pretty well-rounded scoring. 9 points in the first, 10 in the second, and 10 here in the third for Mac Boyd. He is putting on quite the show as he blocks Giddy here in the next play. 11-point contest. But now he lost it. Fast break for Walton, jarred loose by Wilcox, and no one's going to catch up. It's back to a 9-point game. Boyd from the elbow knocks it down again. Having a great game. Way better than game 1. Another foul is called on Virginia Beach. 4 free throws for Wilcox. Second one is up and good too. Back within 9. 5:35 to go. Kuminga's blocked by Kessler. Off the screen. Walton back to him for the easy lay-in. Saw in game 1 that the pick and roll was unstoppable for the Nets, as that one's blocked by Jalen Duren. Walton had no chance. The other way, Anthony's blocked by Kessler, and it goes right to Kobe White. He finds Prosper uncontested for the triple, and now it's down to 4. Screen for Claxton, or from Claxton. Walton out of a shot finds him for the jam. Now it's a 2-point game. Under 3 to go. Jovanovic over 2 defenders, no good. Both way taller than him at the rim. The tough bucket to get. Edwards brings it up and finds Claxton all by himself with Yovi with them. Way too undersized. It's tied. Yovi misses the 3. Brooklyn has it. They can push ahead. White with the ball. And nobody sees Edwards just go right past Capella. And the Nets once again take the lead to close the third quarter. Boyd off the glass, no good. Capella gets it back, but then it's deflected and stolen. McDaniels with it, up to Edwards. He's fouled by Green. And they've got free throws. Again. The first one is good. 96 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Brooklyn is up by 3 all of a sudden. Boyd up to Jovanovic. He is fouled. The free throws for us on the other end. First one goes. Yovi not nearly scoring as much as the first game, which makes sense because Boyd's doing the scoring for us. But just a similar story as to last game. Pretty much the exact same first 3 quarters. You have a lead at halftime. Third quarter comes around and Brooklyn jumps in front to close it out. Just randomly. First free throw goes for White. The second one goes as well. 86-81. Ramirez for 3. Got it. That is our first field goal since the 6:08 mark here in this third quarter. That is what allowed the Nets to come back in this game. 2-point game. Boyd stalled. Last shot of the quarter, no good. And just like last game, we go to the fourth, down by a single score. Another comeback has got to be in the works here at home, but last time our comeback failed. Jovanovic opens the quarter with a foul on Giddey, his third. First free throw up and good. Second free throw, good as well. All right, good start. Tie ball game after a stop. Into a shot. Jovanovic got it. And we're back in front just like that. Edwards given space by Dort. Now it's too much of it. Screen now. Deep shot. Edwards knocks it down. That was from the arena logo. This is who we're dealing with. These kinds of people. This kind of a team. Jovanovic is fouled. The 4th on Giddey. And he's got 3 free throws. Pretty much due for 2 of these a game, it feels like, as the first free throw is out. Second one goes. And you at least go 2 for 3. It just rims out. 1 for 3. You gotta go at least 2 for 3 there, man. And then Giddey scores on the other end easily. It's back to 4. Boyd blocked. Not sure why he thought that was a good idea. Giddey brings it up. Finds Edwards in the corner. That one goes. And Brooklyn leads by 7. 16 for Edwards. Jovanovic open from the wave. That one goes. Oh, we gotta really close this gap, man, as that one's blocked. There is a start with the defensive stop, but Boyd can't lay it in. He got it back. And then Rose passed up the wide open second chance 3. And then Boyd's take one that's contested. I just don't get it. Out to Claxton. He finds Prosper. That one's blocked out of bounds by Clint Capella. Giddey misses the next shot off the inbound pass. We get it back down by 5. Dort brings it up, races all the way to the rim on the other end. All right, we're still in this game, just like last time. It's still one score with 5 to go. But Kessler works around Capella for the bucket. Jovanovic inside. Somehow got it. There was a slap there on the wrist, but no foul call. We're playing at home. We don't get the foul calls. What's going on here? Walton backdoor, yes. Just under 4.5 to play. Nice cross-court pass to Kuminga for the triple. 2-point game. Come on, fellas. We can do this. Walton blocked out of bounds by Boyd. 2 big stops by him here in the fourth. Shot clock winding down. Walton has to pull it. That one doesn't go. Gotta score here. Ramirez is just all alone. Nobody steps up again in transition. Been easy pickings for us off of these turnovers and steals and all that stuff. Walton for 3 though. He's back. Come on. Boyd to respond. Got it. Top of the key. 3 minutes to go. We need stops, but we're not getting them. Walton hits another shot. He's got 33 in this game. And I have to call a timeout. I gotta try to bring in Lou Dort because right now, there is no defense being played on Deion Walton, and to win this game, we have to lock at least him or Giddy down. One of those two. Jovanovic blows by Giddy off the inbound pass and dunks it in. We're still tied. Giddy over the outstretched arms of Boyd, no good. Another good stop by 22. He's given us a chance here, but it's jarred loose, and this is off of him somehow. I guess poked off his knee, but it goes the other way. And then, of course, we automatically brought in Ramirez, so Dort was in there for a single play, and it was for offense. Unreal. Jovanovic blocked. The Nets have a 2-point lead. Off the screen. Giddy back to Kessler. He's fouled by Duren. Just like game 1. And once again, it's not looking good for your Neptunes. A very similar score, a very similar situation. But this time, Kessler knocks down the free throw. Can he go 2 for 2 this time? No, 1 for 2. We still have a chance. 3-point game. Ramirez, open shot, it's off! Just over a minute to go. Giddy off the screen, just waltzes inside. Nobody's there in the paint whatsoever. 5-point game, 50 seconds left. Ramirez, second try, it's good. Still a 2-point game. A stop and a bucket, that's how you win. Jovanovic jars it loose, Giddy gets it back. Back out to Walton, he finds Prosper. And he misses the open 3. We have a chance. Kuminga pushes. We're going to slow it down, though. 20 seconds left. Going right back to the same guy. Ramirez knocks it down. We lead by 1. But just like last time, the Nets are going to have the last shot. So I had to call timeout and try and take over here, but there was no option for me to be the coach in the top left. I couldn't be the coach. I couldn't bring in Dort. And the Nets have the ball. 16 seconds left. We lead by 1. Giddy's got it. And he's looking like he wants to take this last shot. Screen from Kessler. Giddy fires the triple and it's no good! The Neptunes win game 2 by a skin of their own teeth. 111 to 110. We are tied 1-1 here in this series. But what an amazing start. Not what we expected, but this is extremely competitive. We got to figure out how to win. Mac Boyd rebounds from his 14-point Game 1 performance by dropping 34, 11, and 5 with 3 steals and 3 blocks in this win. He was a big reason why we just won this game by a single point. Ramirez and Jovanovic continue to play very, very well here in these first 2 games, and Kuminga has shot well too, but right now, this bench is not scoring at all when they're out there. And they are playing with our starters sometimes, but they're not scoring when they're out there in these third quarters, and it's why Brooklyn is coming back in these games in these first 2. We have to figure this out, because if we can't stop Deion Walton or Josh Giddey, then we're going to be losing this series here in the first round. We got to figure this out. We should have won game 1, no doubt, but we got to make sure we don't let that happen here in games 3 and 4. Now, we have played way better on the road this year than we did last year. In fact, for some reason, on road games this year, we almost always play very well in the fourth quarter, but at home, it's not the case. So, should we start Lou Dort to lock down either Josh Giddey or Deion Walton? And should we move Mac Boyd to small forward? Because right now, Brooklyn is playing way better defense on Boyd than most teams have because they have Prosper and Jonathan Jeffries and Nick Claxton all game plan to attach to Boyd when he's in there. But if you take him off of power forward and move Kuminga back there, then maybe they have to force Wilcox onto Boyd instead, who is a much worse defender. So I think for now, I just want to see what moving Boyd back to small forward does just for this series. I would move him back to power forward for the future series, but I think for now, putting him back to small forward will get him more open looks against worse defenders, and you can worry about Kuminga being locked down instead by these good defenders too. But for the rotation, I'm going to give more minutes to Jovanovic here in this third quarter because it feels like if Jovi or Boyd aren't on the court, even if Kuminga is, we're not scoring. So I think I have to play Jovanovic out there when the backups come in. And then once Boyd comes in to close out that third quarter, then Jovi can take a rest. But I think for now, we got to, 1, play Mac Boyd at a small forward mostly, and 2, potentially start Dort. I've not done that yet, but should I do it? Let me know in the comments down below because we need some better defense in this series because the offense is looking like they're not going to really do much better. So if we can't improve on offense, then we got to get some stops on defense here against the Nets. So give me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe too. Peace out.